Sports on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home, Target Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the point. And for Minnesota, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Naz Reid out there with Randall, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. You look at Indiana. They've had some chances in this series, but haven't been able to take advantage. Greg, tonight is their last chance.
And Kevin, there are no tomorrows unless it's vacation planning. But talking to them, they're not ready to concede. If they win here, they go home for Game 6. Then if they can win that, boy, anything is possible in a Game 7.
Nice jump shot. Good.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
To the inside. Here's Mathurin. Bank shot. No good.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Here's Conley, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Turner. It's stolen by Edwards. Out to Conley. There's the triple. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I'll tell you, give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And just miss after miss right now. Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Edwards. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Turner. Reid with the block.
Great denial by Reid. Boundless energy he brings. Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Timberwolves have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Edwards drives in. Good on the shot. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. And it's off from three-point range. For Minnesota, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Fourth, Julius Randle.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Mathurin for 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Conley the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. After the basket by Minnesota. Halliburton for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Halliburton's got his second bucket tonight.
Good job that time by Halliburton to get some help with the screen and then got a shot right off of the pick.
Randall kicks to Reid. Outside Conley. Wants to get it to Reid and does. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Halliburton, following the bucket by the Timberwolves.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton, not wasting any time or motion.
Here's Conley, and the layup is good. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 8. Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Hits it from three-point range.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, you've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
So it's the Pacers now, following Julius Randle's 3. And it's Mathurin missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And Edwards slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
Thank you, David. And it's the Pacers with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Indiana again missing. Timberwolves leading by 12. Randle kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Reed. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards can't hit. Indiana's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Outside Turner. And a wide open look for Mathurin. The three-pointer no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Allen's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Indiana with the change here, too. Neesmith has checked in. Randle. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Nembhard. He has yet to score. And Siakam has it in the corner. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 14. Conley into the lane. Here's Reed. And it's good off the glass.
I tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
Pacers shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. To end the drought, Mathurin, good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, Mathurin wanted this bad. He wants to one-up them at the arc.
Randall from outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Neesmith can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 17. Over in the corner, McDaniels fires the three. Reed kicks to McDaniels. Randall outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Conley's got 9.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's Siakam. Turner finds Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Conley, the pass to Reed. Shoots over Turner. And again, it's Minnesota.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Now here's Turner. Siakam outside to stop the run, and the layup is up and in.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Allen against Mathurin. Conley surveying the D. Pass to Allen. There's the three. The three-pointer is right on target. Allen's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now here's Turner. Back to Mathurin. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Nailed from three-point land. He's got 5.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves to be in. What do you think, guys?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
They've got Miller. Jones is out there with Edwards. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Sinks the three-pointer. 9 points for Allen.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Toppin. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Minnesota's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Kicks it out to Allen. From past the arc, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's Halliburton. Rebounded by Allen. Minnesota's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Gobert finds Allen. Timberwolves passing it around. Out to the right wing. Jackson against Miller. For 3, Edwards buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 15 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Pacers shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Halliburton outside. Pass to Toppin. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Toppin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Allen inside. Neesmith covering. Miller, no luck. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Walker surveying the floor. Out left to the wing. Toppin dishes to Walker. No good on the 3. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Jones the pass to Gobert. Miller outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The jump hook, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
With his size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
Outside, Walker. Halliburton outside. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller. But that kind of dribble move, major handles.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Walker. Still yet to score. Halliburton outside. Off target from outside.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
Jones against Halliburton. And Allen launches it from deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 4 assists now tonight. Walker, bounce pass. Jackson kicks to Halliburton. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just 1 loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
Toppin, good.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Edwards drives in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Here's Halliburton. 10 points for him. To the middle. Here's Neesmith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Neesmith has got his second basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Miller misses. In close.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Halliburton on the wing. Defended by Jones, and that one is good.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Back to Allen. Shoots the 3. Hands it from downtown. Allen's got 18 points.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now here's Walker, still without a basket. Halliburton outside. Pass to Neesmith to the right side. From the arc, and it's sent back by Allen. And he recovers it. Neesmith can't get it to go.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Allen for the three. He misses his first shot of the contest after making his first 6. To the wing right side. Pass to Toppin. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Randle comes in for Miller, and it's McDaniels in for Edwards. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for Walker. Here's Siakam, and the Pacers can't get it to go. Timberwolves have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. In the third spot, Anthony Edwards. Fourth, Julius Randle.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Grayson Allen. And Mike Conley subbed in for Tyus Jones. The Pacers also with a sub. Walker's checked in for Halliburton. Siakam misses. The Timberwolves shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor.
In transition, Randle extremely mobile for a power forward.
And the Pacers shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Now Nembhard, still scoreless. Siakam outside. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Alexander Walker with the ball. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there. Getting the bucket and has a chance for one more.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Aaron Neesmith has checked in for Indiana. And that one misses. The Pacers shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Siakam's shot is off.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now. But neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
And the wide open shot from Reid. From outside off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Mathurin. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Randle with the bucket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Randle. 12 points for him. McDaniels passes to Randle. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Good on the three-point shot. Randle's got 15 points.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Pass to Mathurin. To the paint. Knocked away. Tries again. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And give Siakam the hoop and the arm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strength.
Shepard's checked in for Neesmith. Free throw good, Siakam. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside Conley. To the left side wing. Pass to Reed. Shoots over Turner. Reed misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And so it's Minnesota going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Indiana Pacers.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe two of me.
Now that is a scary sight. Two of you.
Well, we're gonna need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in at the 1 spot. And here's Indiana. Nembhard finds Mathurin. Now, here is Halliburton. Here's the 3. And Mathurin is good for 3. Mathurin's got his third basket of the night right there.
The confidence of Mathurin, palpable. You see it and feel it. That looked good from the moment it left his hand.
And here is McDaniel. Lock at 6. Here's Randall. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Mathurin for 3. Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Nembhard. Minnesota with the rebound. Outside Conley. Randall outside. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Outside Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. Here's Halliburton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Halliburton is just one of those young guys that has a really well-rounded game. Makes shots pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Halliburton hits them both.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
Randall outside. Mathurin against Conley. Pass to Randall. From downtown, 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Guys, he cannot miss.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Mathurin. And here's Halliburton. Turner with it, takes the 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Randall surveying the D. Conley against Halliburton. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And they've really steamrolled out of halftime on a major roll.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. It's Nembhard on the wing. Edwards defending.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Conley. He's got 9. High arcing shot. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Halliburton for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 19 points.
The pull-up, a really big-time weapon for Halliburton. Makes it really tough to guard Tyrese.
Conley's shot is off. Indiana's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Great open look there. Nembhard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Randall outside. Pass to Reed. Shoots over Turner. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 6.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
Outside Mathurin. Bounce pass Nembhard. And a wide open look for Siakam. Now Mathurin. Here's Halliburton. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving in. Reed misses.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Mathurin passes to Siakam. Halliburton on the wing. His three-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 24.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Halliburton outside. And finished off by Halliburton.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Randall. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Mathurin. Turner with a screen on McDaniels. Mathurin for 3. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. The Pacers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. No one near Turner as he lets it go. No good with the triple. Now here's Conley. 9 points in the game so far. Randall outside. From outside the arc. And another assist for him.
And this is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passing, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, good things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in a game. It has been a masterful performance. Mathurin against McDaniel. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Mathurin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
First free throw is good. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Grayson Allen comes in for McDaniel. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Jones subbed in for Mike Conley. Indiana also making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. Halliburton passes to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
So quick off the floor, Obi Toppin.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Randall outside. And Randall throws it down.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
1:44 left in the third. Down low. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Allen finds Jones. Here's Alexander Walker. Has to Gobert. Outside, Jones. Three-pointer, Randall. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 7th assist here tonight.
And if he gets the space, Randall absolutely will take that shot. Not afraid of that corner three.
Siakam passes to Nesmith. And Nesmith with the slam.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Alexander Walker. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Randall, yep, it counts. Randall's got 36.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Toppin. Throws it down.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Here's Alexander Walker. Scoreless thus far. Randall no good. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Pass to Halliburton. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Julius Randle getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We'll return shortly. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hey, it's all about who's more physical. You got to beat them early. He's got.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Allen. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Minot in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Kicks it out to Allen. A 3-ball. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Halliburton against Jones. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Jackson a screen on Jones. Halliburton for 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Nesmith. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Alexander Walker.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now Halliburton. Pass to Jackson. Outside, Walker launches it. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Timberwolves have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Jones against Halliburton. Here's Alexander Walker. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Halliburton. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And a wide open look for Walker, and he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Now the Timberwolves with it. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Allen outside for 3, and again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. From deep, Halliburton no good.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Pass to Minot. Allen kicks to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. The shot. Allen's shot is off. And Walker's got the ball here for Indiana. They get it again. Halliburton for 3. It's not going to go for him. Minnesota's gotten in the groove from 3-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. And he gets it to go. That's now 26 points for Allen. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 28 points for the game.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Over in the corner, Allen. Good, another from 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last 3 means he's got the most 3s in a single playoff game in franchise history. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Alexander Walker passes to Allen. Connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
And 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved bye-bye to the Thunder.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Over in the corner, Allen. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
Nice feed from Halliburton. He's really put in the work to become an outstanding passer.
Pass to Minot. It's Allen on the wing. Lays it up and puts it in. 34 points for Allen.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Here's Halliburton, and finished off by Halliburton.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
Latrey bangs home the trifecta. Minot's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And for the Pacers, they're shooting 40% in the fourth. Here's Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
Halliburton makes the right play most of the time. He's just a steady hand out there. Great poise and vision.
Toppin's gone 6 of 7 from the field here, getting just about everything to drop. At the top of the key, Gobert. Halliburton against Jones. Allen inside the three-point line, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
The Timberwolves shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. And another three for Minnesota.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And Indiana shooting the ball at 42%. Halliburton for three. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
You know, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Halliburton with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. And finished off by Halliburton.
Talk about self-service. Halliburton doing it all by himself that time.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Gobert in the corner. Over to the left wing. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And again for three.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
Allen outside. Good, another from three.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021. And wow, that's the end of it.
Connects again from distance.
What can you say? Wow, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
Oh, an incredible achievement. One that will surely be celebrated around the world.
And the three-point marks falling fast. That one previously set in 2021. He's riding that wave to push it further.
The Timberwolves making a change here. Miller's checked in. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Walker. And it's Mathurin missing. The Timberwolves shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. The Pacers shoot here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Halliburton for three, sinks the triple. Halliburton's got 37.
One of the things you love about Halliburton is his feel for and understanding of the game. He just has a sense of knowing where to be at the offensive end.
Allen's shot is off. And here are the Pacers now. Looking to get it going. Mathurin. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Here's Allen. That's good from 17 feet away. Allen's got 47 points.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
You gotta love this guy's confidence. Mathurin wasting no time firing away.
Gobert dishes to Jones. Miller outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Takes a three. Knocks down the three ball.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection.
And the Minnesota Timberwolves are your new NBA champions. All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion, culminating into tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there is a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched. But pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and this place is going crazy. The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
Give it